So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud.
Hey, we love it.
Early setback like that interception. Human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify.
Oh, yeah.
Let's correct it. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Carolina.
Hey, we love it.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes
It's going just how it's supposed.
What they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. And a decent
Hey, is that boy Quinyon Mitchell, boy? Keep doing what you supposed to. Yeah, we love it.
Jags offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Bro.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go play action with Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. E.J. Speed. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will not.
Is Carlos coming? Yeah, Carlos coming. I just hope that everybody is adult, immature, and not act a fool. I don't think Carlos would do anything like that that's going to keep her from seeing her. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, boy. Hey. Okay, it says application submitted. Okay, good. Oh, he was talking like he got his tested resume there. It says it takes about 30 days. What? The way he was talking, like I could have
necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here. They begin this drive first and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up second down.
Down, Trubisky. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Love it.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive, and then a punt the last time they had it. On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Stroud.
Oh.
He's got Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Another Jacksonville first and 10.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
34-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just no way.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other.
I think in like some ways I feel like I wish I had more.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
22 and not have all the responsibility of having kids, but then when I
We love it.
Side of midfield. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panther first down.
Throwing is Trubisky. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line. On
On the handoff, this is Barkley.
Oh, Lord.
Barkley's got the first down and
Oh, Lord. Ooh, Lord.
Play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
Saquon
Here's a
Barkley.
1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Trubisky. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal, Carolina.
Here's Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley.
Dear
Touchdown,
Lord.
Panthers.
Saquon Barkley.
Start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy,
The
have they
Stars
ever.
are
He has made his
in their
presence felt here
debut.
early in this one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable for Wallace. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to go deep, looking for...
Oh! What a fucking play by the computer! Yo, you can't get mad at that.
And they decide to bring pressure
Wow.
here on 3rd down.
Isaiah's starting preschool today, and with all the drama going on, we kind of just want to focus on our family. You only got one shoe?
Where's the other one? No, you can't just wear one shoe.
Mother, you have to go potty. Are you sure? We only for like a few hours following this. This is his first time ever doing
He does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stroud to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud.
Bro, what?
In the end zone.
I don't want anything to do with that. I just like your family, and I'm not expecting you not to like mess with it.
He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Jaguars. Matt Gay on for the extra point. His kick
It's
is
cold
good.
as fuck.
Get back in it. It is
What she got going up here?
to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Barkley.
Oh.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advance.
What happened?
We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Oof.
Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
But aren't they getting out of prison?
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness.
They cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
49-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Trubisky to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
And the Panther 1st down.
Now Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Trubisky. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Back to throw. Trubisky. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal.
5 yards. It's third down and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his right. Taking up, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns.
Sweet Caroline. Oh.
Is good. Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in the league, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafted at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule. And that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple years. So as bad as things feel if you're Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of the teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence, and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge on top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, Mike, we've seen him play top-tier #1 overall, got a big new contract. I mean, we've seen him play franchise quarterback level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field
That ain't it.
to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
His kick is good. And the Jaguars cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Panthers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl.
Bro, what the fuck?
The last 15 or so years out of this division. Yeah, people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. And Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay has been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing, and we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers tack on one more to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
It does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal?
And he will go all the way. Tyler Warren. Touchdown.
Thor, you're not even lonely. He's looking out of the window like a child needing help.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that.
So are you telling us we need to be in our bed, nice and warm, all together? Remember, we were just in hotels. Now look at that. Niggas just gonna miss the first block. Does that make sense? How do you not know that I'm a dog? Or how do you know that I'm not a dog? Better yet. You're a smart guy. He's a smart guy. Smart guy. You don't know about that. Damn, it's warm like that. It is not warm over here for real.
As an offensive coordinator, who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You look underneath here for Barkley, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now, Trubisky. He's got his tight end likely downfield. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time.
Woo! Thank you, Saquon. Run it up like Saquon. See what they do?
Things considered, it's actually a pretty good
Oh, that.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
No, you can't take that sack. You fool.
Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
What the fuck? My wide receivers are ass enough for them to fucking want to put my fucking cornerbacks in. Damn.
They'll look to throw.
Boy, they trying to get me.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that
They almost
the wide
got
receiver
me.
were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking downfield for Coleman. That's hard. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Come man, I got this way.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Who are you? Why are you acting like you're really on the show for real? You're not really on the show for real. No, brother in Christ.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. Third down coming up. Throwing is Trubisky. Pass caught left side by Likely. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Trubisky. Flush to his right. This one deep downfield for Chase.
So we saw in the first half, like they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing side of it, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance.
We love it.
Sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only...
It's been a couple of days since I found out that I was pregnant. And I started to get really excited at the thought of having another baby. But I've just started bleeding and I'm really worried something could be wrong. So, I don't know if I'm miscarrying or if it's just implantation waiting.
The deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Now, faking the give. That one just too far out.
So I called Christina, and she's taking me to the ER. The doctors confirmed that I am most likely miscarrying and losing the pregnancy. Even though this wasn't planned, I'm really upset and not really sure how to handle all this.
definitely don't understand what you're going through. I can imagine what just.
Bro, y'all are not really on the show. Stop fucking talking to me.
Between trusting your arm and having a little bit
we don't feel your
right?
struggles.
I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that.
Oh my fucking god!
Like, it's sad. Like, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. It's just.
Like, get the fuck off! Like, bro, come on, y'all motherfuckers are getting instant fucking release.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch.
Bro, what?
To force a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Asante Samuel up from the quarter spot to make the stop. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Left side, and is caught by Warren. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They get 18 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
First down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one down.
Bro, hit it!
Incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Oh, the blitz.
Fuck! Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are fucking bullshit.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This one is caught by Reed. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle, he's got Warren. And he'll be marked down
Now
at
this.
the 15-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Jaguars.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Mitch Trubisky set to take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Ooh, that boy.
And he's been on an absolute tear.
He's something special.
He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, likely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Who's not clean?
Good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st.
How do we even... What? Who is the fucking father?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry, and you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Barkley will take it in. Touchdown. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Butker now for the point after. He's got it. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Jags offense ready to take over possession.
Because she don't want what?
So, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams
Yeah.
that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025?
As I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Once you flip it over, who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
No, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all this stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think
and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Damn, his name is Xavion.
No return here.
Xavion. Like, who thought that one up? X apostrophe Xavion.
Self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had. It's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just 1 game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 3rd and 10. To throw, Stroud. Left side into the
Get the fuck out of here.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Good running inside the 25. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Trubisky to throw. He'll be forced outright. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. A pass caught by Saquon. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him.
Sweet Caroline.
In the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Stroud. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Stroud will set up to throw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, Reed. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for another Jaguars.
They hand it to Gibbs. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stroud throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Who am I?
2 minutes remain in the
Throw it all the way downstairs.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Thor,
down, they need
come
5. They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Down at the 21.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to run it.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. CJ Stroud getting clapped up. Fighting through. Fucking love to see it.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud.
Wow.
George Pickens. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Yay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Oh, you still talking?
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Why are they struggling so much?
Throwing is Trubisky. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now, faking the give.
Damn! Y'all niggas are gonna let him do that to me?
We'll try to go up tempo here.
To me?
Hustle to the line.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off play action. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it.
Who the fuck does she see as a father? Oh, that one nigga.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this is going to be a
Sling that bitch!
extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good. And Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap.
Thanks, Witherspoon. You fucking
Time has
cuck.
expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
How the fuck does the mom not have established custody? What does that mean?
I guess Virginia is different, where you have to go establish custody with custody, and it's automatic, like most things are.
So the baby just belongs to nobody right now?
I don't fucking understand it.
Not your ass, dude.
Menu narration set to 100.
What a stupid bitch. she in their house? Thank God. Is it that same guy? And the same guy is who she got a miscarriage with? Man.
More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private